I came to Tantra 1 without specific expectations, but with the intention to help to start to release blockages in my energy, which I felt was the vital energy, the sexual energy, certain blockages that were holding me back in various aspects of my life, particularly in relationships and intimacy in general. So getting here, it was such a beautiful experience from the start. I was a bit nervous, not knowing what to expect, but I felt immediately at home and challenged also. Homa Mukto provides such a beautiful space for us all to share, to grow, to challenge ourselves, to learn, to relate. I really don't even know what words to use to describe what's happened to me in Tantra 1, except that I feel that I really was guided so gently to face some of the deep pains and blockages that I hadn't been able to access through other means in the past in my spiritual journey. So I was definitely able to go into places that I previously hadn't been able to touch on. And the rewards of this is feeling much more alive, much more comfortable in myself, in my relating, feeling more joy and harmony already in my life. It's just been a short time straight after, but it's already clear. And also a better flow of my energy, just in all ways. Now I feel great. Yeah, I feel good. I feel relaxed, happy, joyful, in harmony with myself and others. I feel like I'm ready to go back into my life with a better understanding and awareness of how I relate and how to deal with what comes up in relating. Maybe the patterns won't change immediately, I don't know yet. But at least I feel like I'm in a more stable place to be able to just practice awareness and consciousness in my relationships. The work happened at the perfect pace. It seemed like everything was at the exact moment when we were ready for it, when we needed it. Perfectly timed, like magically, to make sure that I felt what I needed to feel at the right moment, to see what I needed to see at the right moment. And in general, just a smooth and gentle, but also challenging journey into ourselves, myself. Yeah, it was really amazing. I'm really grateful to Homa Mukto and everyone at Oceanic for the support for that. They're creating this beautiful space for us to be able to relax and learn and share together. Don't think, just feel, trust your heart, and be ready to change your life. Well, I didn't come to Tantra 2 with any expectations at all, because I literally was not expecting to do part 2. In fact, even though I had been advised by my friends to make sure I could stay for part 2 in case I met somebody, I made sure that I couldn't stay. So on the last day of Tantra 1, it came as a big surprise when I really felt strongly that I needed to stay for part 2. So I went into that without any kind of assumption at all. And what happened during Tantra 2 for me was so beautiful. Just this opportunity to go deeper into intimacy with one person, which is something that I personally had been avoiding doing for a few years. It found a very scary thing in my life. So to be able to do that here and feel as safe and full of trust as I did is a really huge step for me. And it also just flowed so perfectly. And Homa and Mukto were there to guide us. It was just effortless. I didn't feel at any point out of comfort zone. It just happened organically, so that suddenly I realized, like, wow, I'm actually relating to this person. I'm going deeper into this intimacy naturally. So yeah, it's been really rewarding. Thank you. I've been in Brazil before, but it's my first time here in Oceanic. Yeah. I love Oceanic. I think it really lives up to its name. This feeling of the flowing of the oceanic energy is absolutely accurate. I'm still feeling that now. This flow. The people are beautiful, gentle, welcoming. The accommodations are great, and it was so nice to be somewhere so clean and peaceful and comfortable when doing this kind of work. You know, I'm used to doing stuff like this in India, where sometimes it can be a little bit challenging. So it was such a nice surprise to come here and find everything perfect, and the food is amazing. It's so good. I'm vegan, and especially during the part 1, the food was so good every day. A lot of things for vegans to eat that was delicious and healthy and satisfying. Everything we needed was here. I didn't feel the need to go out. We didn't want for anything. We had everything we needed.